Good evening, everyone. Today is day 78 of my 90-day video blog challenge, and my name is Latoya Armstrong, and I have 12 days to go. Woo! Can't wait. Not that this hasn't been fun and everything, but it's quite difficult trying to come up with a topic or something to speak about every single day. As you notice, some of mine are only like a couple of minutes because I really couldn't figure out what to do. Yeah, that would be why. So, but I do have something for today. So today I created this picture, and I'm kind of wondering if it's ever going to come back to me, where I had a picture of a tree and it was in a heart shape. You can look on Facebook and see it if you one of my Facebook friends. And I wrote on there that, I don't let go of friends, but I don't stop them when they want to leave. And the whole point of that is that sometimes we hold on to people who don't want to be held on to, or some people who are ready to leave, need to leave. But we keep trying and keep pushing and keep going at it and, keep holding on to them, and they're not ready to be there. They don't want to be there anymore. So, and that's where I get that from. I don't let go of friends, because if I love and care for you, I'm always going to love and care for you and wonder what's going on and want to check up on you and things of that nature. But if you don't want to be in my life in the same manner in which you've been, then I will gladly let you go and do whatever it is that you wish to do, for whatever your reasons are. And I don't mean this in a negative way. I really don't. It's just that sometimes people are in your life for just a short period of time, and we want to hold on to them for that long period of time. And then you have the other side to it too, where people are meant to be in your life for a while to help you, to guide you, just for the experience, whatever the case may be. And we let go of them so quickly. So that's why I say I don't let go of people. I just allow them to leave when they're ready to go. And I just think that that's one of the things that people need to be conscious of, because when you hold on to people who aren't there, then that's when they start bringing you down, or, you get on your nerves and irritate the mess out of you. Like, I don't know why I'm friends with them. I don't know why I talk to them, but you won't let them go. You won't let them leave, and they may act funny and stop talking to you for a while. And then, you're like, well, why ain't they talking to me? Because they don't want to. Let them go. It's okay. And it comes down to like that with guys as well. Because I have a friend who has a cousin, and me and him, we used to talk. But it came down to the point where he didn't want to be in a relationship, which was fine. You don't want to be in one, and hey, I'm not going to try to push you into one because you just said you didn't want to. So to me, it's stupid of me to keep coming at you and pursuing you and trying to talk to you and have that kind of relationship with you when you've already made it clear that's not what you want. So I'm going to back off and leave you alone. Doesn't mean I care any less. Doesn't mean I don't care about what happened to you. Doesn't mean that if you tried to talk to me again, I wouldn't be open to it or anything like that. It just means that I know we do not want the same thing. So why even try to pursue it in that manner? And a lot of people don't stop and do that. Well, they did this or they said that. Then, they got to be interested. They got to want me like that. Well, no, they don't. They could just be enjoying your company. They could just be wanting to be in your presence. Maybe they just need to be around somebody at that moment, and you the one who volunteered for it. I have another friend too, that I was talking to, and, he'll say things like, he wants to settle down, looking for that special someone, but his words are exact opposite of it. And he talks about how happy he is being single. So you're happy being single then. So be single. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. It's just if two people are going to talk and be on that level, then both of them need to be on the same page. And if you're not on the same page, then it goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of this video. Allow them to leave if that's what they want to do. But if you're going to have them stay, and if they choose to stay, then you need to understand that they do not want the same things that you want. Now, whether they come to that conclusion later on in life, then hey, then later on y'all come to that conclusion and both of y'all evaded with it, hey. If not, sorry, Charlie. To me, I look at it like, okay, well, if you're not ready for this and this isn't what you want, or if I'm not what you want, then that just means you're not the one for me, and I keep it moving. I don't have time for it. Because that's when you start chasing after somebody. That's when you start trying to push somebody into something that they don't want to be put in. And so it's dumb to do that. And then sometimes, they feel that that's what you're trying to do anyway, and they decide that they want to leave. Okay, well, I'm not going to hold you back. Regardless of whether I want to see you go or not, if you're ready to leave, then go ahead and leave. You know, and I'm not saying any of this to sound cruel or cold or any mean or anything like that, because like I said, when I care about somebody, I care about you, period, from that day forth. So it doesn't matter whether you're talking to me or not, I still care about you and I still care about what happens. But if you no longer want to be in my life, if you no longer want to be my friend, if you no longer want to try to talk to me and see if we can make a relationship, if you no longer want my company, if you no longer want to be around me, those are things I allow people to have. If that's what you want, have it. And because I do that, I don't have so much drama in my life. You know, I don't have all that heartache in my life. I don't have all those problems because I'm not holding on to anybody that doesn't want to be held on to. And when you do that, you end up with joy and happiness either way it goes. You know, I'm glad for the experience for meeting half the people I meet. And even if nothing else comes above it. You know, so I've met some really great people. And I've had some really good times with those people. But if all it was supposed to be is just that good time that we had together, and get your mind out the gutter. Because when I say good time, I mean like, you know, communications, you know, talking and things like that. I don't mean nothing else. But if you had that good time with that person, and maybe that's all it really was, and that's all it was for. Or maybe it's something else down the road later in life. You never know. You don't know. But if somebody is ready to leave, let them leave. Do not hold on to them. And I don't care if you're talking about a friend, a boyfriend, a brother, a cousin. You know, and I'm not saying if they're in a situation like, you know, on drugs or alcohol or something like that, you give up on them and leave them behind. But if they don't want you holding on to them, eventually you have to get to that point where you're okay with letting them go. And if it is a situation where it's a cousin or a brother or somebody that you truly love and care about, and they're in a situation doing something that's really bad for them, then all you can do is what you can do. And you get to that point where you look yourself in the face, in the mirror, in the face, and you ask yourself, have I done everything in which I can possibly do? Can I walk away from this with no regret? And if your answer is yes, you can walk away with no regret, saying that you done tried every single thing you can possibly try with this person, then let it go. You've done all you can do. Let it go. Just let it go. I don't know how plainer to take it. I know it's something that's easy said than done, but you're only holding yourself back when you hold on to people who don't want you, who no longer want to be held on to. You hold yourself back because you put so much effort and so much energy into that person that you're trying to hold on to. You fail to see everything else that's going on around you. You know, like if it's a relationship with a guy, you're holding on to this one guy where Mr. Right is standing next to you saying, hey, how you doing? My name is such and such. And you saying, I don't have time for you because I'm still dealing with this fool. Let it go. Plain and simple. And I know it's easier said than done, especially when emotions are involved, which goes back to another video I did. I'm way over my time today, too. Y'all got me going. But it reminds me of another video I did too, that it's a lot easier to hold on to love in your heart than it is hate. It's a lot easier. So if you are in a situation where you have to let somebody go, don't feel bad about it. Don't hold on to it and try to be angry and bitter. Just fill yourself with that love that you have for them. Allow it to consume you. And when it settles, I promise you, you will be so much better. You will feel better. And you will understand that it's okay to let them go. It doesn't mean you no longer love them. It doesn't mean that you no longer care about them. It just means that you no longer are going to allow them to control you and control your life like it is. That you have done everything that you can do. You've tried to make it work. You tried talking to them. You try helping them in every way you can. You've tried everything that you can try. And you can say, okay, I have no regrets. I love you, but you have to make your own choices and do what you need to do. I can't help you with it. I've tried. And feel that your love, just feel the love consume you. Allow it to consume you. And I know it's so hard for some people to do, but really, if you really let it consume you, it's so much easier And it's so much, you get over it so much quicker than if you try to fill your heart up with the hate and the anger and the bitterness and try to bury that person deep down in them dark places that we don't like to go inside ourselves. And if you just allow yourself to understand and accept the fact, okay, I love this person, but it doesn't mean that I want to be around them. I love this person, but I don't like how they talk to me. I love this person, but they don't show me the respect. I love this person, but they don't want me in their life. I love this person, but I don't need them around in my life, and they don't want to be in my life. So I love this person enough to let them go. So I'm like way over. I think this is the longest video I've done. So I done gave my little speech for the day, my little preach on. So I hope you guys understand, and I really hope you understand that I don't mean it in a negative, condescending, mean way. I mean it in the most enlightened way I can tell you, is to let go. If somebody is trying to leave, allow it and let go. If they're not trying to leave, they'll be back around. They'll talk to you. They're not going nowhere. But you never know that if you're trying so hard to hold on. So, okay, that's really it this time. I'm for real, for real. Okay, so that's it for tonight. You guys have a good night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. And I really hope this message hit home for somebody, because I feel like I'm talking to somebody directly, and I don't know who it is, but I'm hoping you watch it and you see this. So I'm going to leave it at that. And you guys have a good night, and thanks for watching.